Today is Friday, September 19th, 2025. Pretty nice kind of baseline green day for me. I made about $1.61 with the profit ratio on the day. I took 34 trades. I went green on 21 of them. Um, on my 13 losers, I averaged 6 cents per loss. My biggest loser was a 21-cent loser. On the winner side, I had 21 winners, averaging 12 cents. I had 8 winners that were over 15 cents, with the biggest coming in at 28 cents. Um, I did pretty good this morning. I can't complain. It's a nice green day. That being said, it's the first day I've actively traded in, I think, 3 or 4 days. And I could tell I got to a point where I was trading, I was a little over trading. There was, I think there was like 10 or 11 trades. I wrote it down here. 11 trades that were within a nickel, whether it was a loser or a winner. And those are trades I should have just waited for a better setup, or waited for a move to start, or the previous move to continue finishing, one way or the other. But that's fine. I was excited to get back in it and actively trade. I pretty much stopped trading about 30 minutes before the opening bell. And the ticker I traded most of the morning, um, AGMH. My last trade on it was for the break of $8 throughout this afternoon, and ended up going all the way up to, I think, 16 or 17. That really went to the moon. So that was nice to see. I didn't get to trade on it very much. Late into the morning, I ended up running out of settled cash. But that's okay. That's life. $1.61 worth of profit ratio on the day is nice for me, and I was able to keep my loser small, which is also good. I have had some pretty big losers here in the past few days of trading, and keeping a tight grasp on my losers is a nice uh, thing for my confidence this morning. So baseline green day on a Friday gives me good vibes for the weekend, and it's nice to see strong momentum these past couple of weeks or so, and then even on a Friday, it's really nice to see that as well. So good Friday for me, and we'll sit on this and have a good, nice weekend. All right. This is the ticker AGMH, and this is what I traded for most of the morning on Friday. This is a 1 minute chart. This is pretty early, right here at 6 a.m. And just a few minutes after 6, we started having a nice squeeze here. I made my first entry for the break through $6, and made a nice bit of profit there. That was one of my bigger moves. I made 24 cents on it. And then right here, as we broke through the $7 range, there was 3 different times where I bought the initial break through the 7, and then a dip below 7 to retest, and then a dip below 7 to retest. So 3 moves right here within a few minutes of each other, where I made really nice 10 or 15 cent swings, just bouncing around that $7 mark. My biggest loss of the day came just a few minutes later, around here at 6:20, right here as we were starting to climb back up. Where I had gotten in was right at the 680s, thinking we were gonna retest for the $7 mark, and maybe hold and kind of consolidate at $7. But that didn't happen. We had a big rejection here, and I ended up staying in a little too long, thinking we'd bounce back and hold at the 75 mark for longer, which we didn't. So that was my 21-cent loss in the range of this candle here. Um, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I got in on a false breakout, and I thought we were going to retest that $7 level, but we didn't. I ended up trading on this stock pretty much until about 7:30 a.m. There was lots of lulls in this time frame where we just kind of consolidated and went sideways. I didn't really trade any of that, of course, but there were a few breakouts My last trades came as we broke the $8 range. I made 3 or 4 trades right in that 750 to 850 range, and then I ran out of settled cash. So that's fine. The stock ended up going up to it broke through $18 during the market open, and it's now kind of consolidated back down to the $10 range. But either way, nice stock to trade. I think it was a 2 million float, so it was really moving well, and these moves were coming pretty easy and clean for me. I did get a little excessive with my trades. There was several times where I could have just waited a few more minutes for the move to kind of confirm itself, and I would have a swing of 4 or 5 cents on a trade that I should have just kind of not taken. But that's okay. I was anxious to get back to trading, so it is what it is. This stock allowed me to have a nice Friday, so not much to complain about there.